Rex is ready to get prehistoric with today's game, BC's Quest for Tires for your Atari 8-bit computers. Let's go ahead and take this game. Let's turn it this way. So this faces a keyboard. I learned that the hard way. Let's pop this in my Atari 800 XL and see how it holds up today. Let's go to the game. BC's Quest for Tires was published by Sierra Online and, according to MobyGames.com, was released in October of 1983. It is based on the long-running BC comic strip by Johnny Hart. The Atari 8-bit version was programmed by Chuck Benton, who, according to Moby Games, also programmed some educational games for the Apple II based on the Wizard of Id comic strip series, which is also by Johnny Hart. The game appeared on many platforms, including the ColecoVision and Commodore 64. A sequel came out for those previous two platforms, among others, but did not appear on the Atari 8-bits, even though it was advertised to do so. The back of the box says the following: "From the first man comes the last word in computer games. Quest for Tires stars Thor, zipping through the comic strip world of BC on his prehistoric unicycle. His challenge is to rescue Cute Chick from the hungry dinosaur. But first, Thor must jump over rocks and holes, cross the lava pit, dodge volcanic ash, and of course avoid the troublesome Fat Broad. BC's Quest for Tires plays like an early version of an endless runner. You can use the select button to select one of 4 difficulties, and the option button to select 1 or 2 players alternating. For the controls, you press up to jump and down to duck. If you hold down, up, or down, you will either continuously jump or you will continuously duck, raising and lowering your head over and over, so you will not stay in a ducking position if you hold down. Left and right move likewise, but if the button is held down, pressing right will increase your speed and pressing left will lower your speed, which is shown on the bottom. While in the air during the jump, you can also use left or right to move. For most of the game, you jump over and duck under obstacles. There's a lake where you jump on the back of turtles and avoid the attack of the Fat Broad. Later, you will need to jump to the Dookie Bird to fly across a lava pit. Then, after going downhill, you will need to build up enough speed to jump over a cliff. Then you need to avoid falling boulders from a volcanic eruption. Use turtle backs again to cross a lake and avoid a dinosaur, and then navigate a cave to reach Cute Chick, only to repeat the process at increased difficulty, and that can mean added obstacles and a faster minimum speed. You continue playing until you run out of wheels. You lose a wheel every time you hit an obstacle or fall into something. Scoring-wise, to start with, you get 10 points for avoiding rocks, potholes, logs, and branches, and 15 points for avoiding fallen rocks and rolling rocks. However, those points can multiply when you're going at a higher speed. If you're going 30 to 50 miles per hour, the points double. 50 to 70 miles per hour, they triple, and 70 to 80 miles per hour, they will quadruple. Getting past a lava pit or river will get you 200 points, and jumping over the cliff will get you 100 points. You get 1 bonus wheel every time you complete a level. Graphically speaking, this is a very good looking game for its time, doing a great job replicating the look of the comic strip, considering how other games typically looked when this was made. The sounds, on the other hand, well, they're pretty harsh and somewhat irritating. Family friendly wise, the game would most likely get an E for everyone rating if it was released today. Currently at PriceCharting.com, the game has a value of $30 loose, $115 complete, and $230 new. So what did I think of BC's Quest for Tires? Is it worth playing today? I'm going to say maybe. From what I understand, a lot of people have a strong nostalgia for this game. So for them, it's definitely a yes. But as someone who played it for the first time in 2025, I have mixed feelings. It looks good, but sounds not so good. The controls are okay, but also a little cumbersome and not as tight as I would have liked. The obstacle course setup is nice, but also pretty short. It takes about 3 minutes to go through the whole course if you don't hit much. I feel like it could use a little bit more length. I was able to get through it twice before I got frustrated trying to get down the timing of the various turtleback sections. And sometimes when you start a new life, it can be easy to get hit by something right away before you even have time to react. It reminds me a bit of Jungle Hunt, except with better graphics but less variety. In the end, I'm glad I played it, but it's not a title I plan to return to much in the future. So where am I going to rank BC's Quest for Tires? I do like Crystal Castles more at 27, but I will put this over Death Star Battle at 28. So out of the 32 games now ranked for the Atari 8-bit computers, BC is rolling into the 28th position. BC's Quest for Tires may have been a favorite in its time, but I'm not sure it's aged that well. But that's just what I think. What do you think? Do you like this game or have any memories of it? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoy videos like this one and you want to support my work, please click like and subscribe, drop a comment below, and for Mega supporters, either become a channel member or sign up at patreon.com/NoSwearGamer. Thank you for giving me a little part of your day. I look forward to seeing you next time in the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care, especially when trying to cross water on the backs of turtles.